Welcome back to Karma Cake Submitter 2018. Today, I'm looking at a Ford Puma. Now, this car itself might not look like much, but it has a lot of sweet mods to it that you can do. I know typically I don't start the videos with the mod list, but this thing's pretty neat. It's got a couple different bumpers, hoods, headlights, taillights, and I mean, this is a rally car after all. It even has a couple of big wings if you really want to style it that way. For the car itself, unlike other mods, there is only one variant, and it doesn't have the most horsepower out there or swap options, but it still is a pretty sweet looking car. Some other cool little things about this car is it actually has a hood latch, some details where the headlights and the front grille would bolt up, a couple warnings on the dash, a full VIN plate, and even a VIN number with the Puma R stamp. But let's take a look at how this car stacks up underneath. There are a few pretty neat things about this mod, such as the angled radiator and the double wishbone front suspension, but there's a few things wrong, like the control arm going right through the front of the motor, or the fact that it has an intercooler but no turbocharger, or if you really want to put it out there, it has a front drive shaft but no axle shafts. Also, it doesn't have a rear drive shaft, a rear drive, or anything in the rear to drive the rear wheels. So technically, this is a no-wheel drive vehicle. It also has just the manifold, the front exhaust, and no other exhaust on the car. So, be interesting to see how it drives. Moving on to the interior, it's very basic 90s Ford, but it is how the car came. But I will say, the gauges look great. The dash actually doesn't look too textured compared to other ones I've seen, and I really do dig the shifter in this car. You can also customize the wheel and the front seats to make it a little bit more your style, if you will, but you can also leave it stock if you want to. Paint-wise, you can change individual colors, but you can't add vinyls to it, which kind of bites, but I'm hoping someone adds some later on. It is a rally car after all. Or you can make it one, but let's take it for a drive and see how it handles. Now there is another problem with this car, and it's with the gauges. You'll see shortly, but the gauges wrap around when you accelerate, but the steering wheel turns when you turn it, so that's a plus. Anyways, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.